Before I kick off my rant video, I wanted to give everyone some updated information on the Pink Con, which is themed Snow White release that will be taking place on Pink Alamo website. This release will not be the 10 like I mentioned, so I do apologize about that. It will be on July 12th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So good luck to everyone. I know majority of the people are going after the bag, so I'm wishing everyone the best of luck. I will be going after the bag. I'm not too sure if I'm going to get one for myself, but I know my girl Jackie wanted one, so I'm definitely going to try my best to score one for her. Now let's get into my rant video. What's going on, everyone? This is your favorite collector, Sweet Wills, and yes, this bag here you see on the left did show up in store. I believe it was in Cali. I'm not too for sure. Y'all comment down below and let me know. I just know Cali get everything first, and then I'm in the South, so we get it like a week or two in stores after Cali. And I know everybody and their great auntie, uncle, best friend, cousin, grandma, niece called Boxland. I know I did. I called 2 or 4 of my stores. It would have been 3, but that third one didn't answer. So, but you know, it's all good. They don't have it in my stores yet. Now, I am going to show you all the story that was posted on Facebook. And I did get permission from the collector that made the post. And I'll read that to you all. And I'll give you my opinion on how I feel about this particular bag as well. But first, let me just go over the differences between this particular bag and the previous bag as well. To your left, we have the old version, which is the Disney Parks version. And to the right, we have the newer version, which is a box lunch exclusive. Now, the differences between these particular bags, one is the size of the characters. If you look to the left, you see the size of the characters are bigger than the ones to the right. Also, you look at the plate. You see the plate has Disney Parks. On the new one, it doesn't say Disney Parks. It says Disney. If you look at the zipper tone, on the old bag, it's silver. The new one is gold. Also on the old bag, if you look at the colors compared to the new one, they look mild, and they do look like the original movie of Snow White, because you know it was done back in the day. And the newer one, the colors are popping over there. I know folks have their opinions when it comes to these particular bags. Some people like the old bag better than the new bag. Some people happy that the new bag show up because the 7 Dwarfs bag has been their grail for quite some time. So now folks will have an opportunity to get this bag and not so much concerned worrying about the old bag and paying a lot of money to get it. But I just want to show you all the differences that I noticed on this bag. And also, I don't know if the older one has an inside zipper, but I know the newer one has. And you know what? We got action. I say we got action. Now I'm going to read you all the post that this collector made on Facebook, posted along with that picture you see with folks standing outside Box Lunch store. And it reads, "Woke up early this morning, went to my local Box Lunch, and this was the situation. Sucks for the people who got there way earlier. A guy took like 3 dwarf bags. Oh my goodness. The store only had 8. Oh, that's a lot. Really, they usually don't get that many. I don't collect bags. I just collect and want everything Snow White. She's my ultimate favorite princess ever. Has been since I was a child. Sad to see people buying these bags to resell them for a high, ridiculous price. I am mad now. Hoping Box Lunch restock soon, or my local Box Lunch does as well. I need this bag. Praying." Now, before anyone get in the comment section or just in general, I've seen it on social media bashing men when it comes to these bags. Understand that there are some men that do collect these bags for themselves, a family member, significant other, whatever the case may be. And there's just not men doing this stuff. There are women doing this stuff as well. I know for a fact there were a group of women that were trying to get a particular bag this year from the store, and they came in the groups of more than 3, okay, to try to get a bag. So it's not just men doing it, it's women doing it as well. I just want to put that out there because I have seen in the past where folks, when a man is talking about these bags in a group, someone did mention to a guy, "What are you doing in here?" Now, I'm not telling nobody what they should do and what they should not say. I'm just giving individuals out there a hint to who these men could be. And they could be resellers, whatever the situation may be, but not all of them are. Some of them are doing it for themselves or someone else they know, okay? Once again, I want to thank this collector for letting me use their picture and also their story for this video. Now I want to talk about some of the things that the collector mentioned in the story. The collector talked about was this individual buying 3 bags. My understanding, I thought it was store-wide. It was 2 per person. Obviously, it's not at this particular location. And folks may argue that point where it should be across the board. Different locations, the rules vary. That could be the situation. I'm not too for sure on that. Another thing the collector mentioned was the fact that they feel sorry for folks who got there early. Say this, it wasn't early enough to beat this person here. And I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm saying this to be very direct and honest. When it comes to these releases, especially, listen, I collect Funkos. And for SDCC last year, when that Curling Ellie Pop with the mailbox came out, I had to get to my store 2 hours before opening. And I was outside. I wasn't inside. I was outside and it was raining out there. No, it was drizzling. I think it was kind of sprinkling. It wasn't that bad, but just know that Sweet Wheels did get wet. And I had to stand outside on the sidewalk. Nobody made me do it. I didn't have to do it. That was my choice. And that's what I decided to do. And guess what? I was able to score 2 of them. And when it comes to these limited, just because you got 50 people outside doesn't mean, and it's really not a good idea for stores to change policies. What I mean by that is if a policy is 2 or 3 per person and you have 60 items and you got 60 people, isn't a good idea. And I don't like it when they say, okay, it's only 1 per person. We don't know why that person that's in line getting 2. Maybe they're getting for them and their family member. Maybe for them and somebody else they're helping. And I'm saying this because I see constantly on social media when stuff like this happen, maybe they should limit it to 1 per person. And that's not a good idea. The policy needs to stay the same. I've been at different places for different type of events, and the policy always changes. It can be changed due to the fact that this person doing it this time and the other person doing it. Or when they come out and they see all these people, okay, we ain't doing 2 per person. We're going to do 1 per person. That's not cool. And depending on who's in line and who really want it, that can start a lot of drama. That can start a big blow up. And that's something that I don't think no store will want to have. And yes, folks will be buying multiples of these bags so they can resell it or trade it for bags that they still interested in getting, like the June Minnie Mouse main attraction. Folks are trying to trade for that. I mean, you may not agree that those bags are the same value. Folks argue that the Minnie Mouse main attraction original price was $90. This one is $70. So it's kind of like is a win-win. You know, whatever you want to think and whatever you want to agree to, that is up to you, not anyone else. There might be somebody out there that's willing, that want the Dwarfs bag and will trade you for the June or even the January. I'd be doggone. But, to each his own. So if you got a policy, stick to it. If you want something, get out there early enough. Maybe I'm a competitive person and I ain't gonna lie, I get a rush from this type of stuff. For some folks, it's more stressful. For me, it's a rush. And if I want some, I'm gonna go out there and get it. Now it's time for me to get my thoughts about this bag situation. First of all, I was super shocked that they would bring back a Disney Parks bag. And before folks get in the comments section or even on social media talking about something, it's not the same bag. Can't you see? It's totally different. Yeah. I can see real well. I can see that they tweaked the older bag to make this one. I don't care if they took off Parks and put a crown on the Y. I don't care if they took the characters and made them smaller and brighter. Also, I don't even know if they have an inside liner on the old one. And if so, they tweaked that part as well, or even the inside decor. Fact is, the matter is, when folks see this bag, the first thing that come to mind is that old Disney Parks bag. Most of y'all already know how I feel about re-releases. I'm not a big fan, and no, I don't talk about it on every video. No, I don't get on social media, especially lately, and just be battling somebody behind a re-release. The reason why is because Sweet Wheels don't have no control over what Loungefly, Funko do when it comes to these re-releases. I don't have no say-so in that part. I don't know what they're going to release and what's coming out. So it doesn't make sense for me as an individual that may not agree with re-releases to be going back and forth with anyone that wants it, because I don't have control. It doesn't make sense. When stuff like this happen, I'm happy for folks who wanted this bag to be re-released. The collectors I feel for the most are those who went out and spent maybe $1,000, $2,000 for this bag. And they are always, y'all can say what y'all want to say. I'm telling you what I see on social media. People who spend this kind of money, they typically are judged by other collectors. Oh, you best believe when this bag showed up. Oh, it was a whole bunch of, see, this is why I never paid over retail for this. Man, all those people that paid all this kind of money. Then I seen a post where I think it was the last sale or the most recent sale that someone purchased of, I think the Disney Parks Dwarfs bag on either Mercari or eBay. That popped up. I'm sure the person that owned this particular bag, the Disney Parks ones that paid a lot of money, because there's a lot of bags that were sold from the 7 Dwarfs that sold over retail. Some of them may be feeling a certain type of way, like, why, oh my goodness, why didn't I just wait? I feel bad. I could have took that money and spent it on something else. why they brought this bag back. I didn't think they were bringing Disney Parks bags back. I know personally myself, I didn't think I would ever see even a different version of the same bag back at all. I thought Disney Parks bags were excluded for being returned. Like be honest, how many of y'all are shocked to see this bag back? Because I know I am. I know I ain't the only one. Thought it was excluded, okay? But obviously it's not. It's like it's fair game at this point. And I feel for those people who done that. And some other collectors have commented up under a particular post. I think usually when stuff like this happens, you might see 1 or 2 collectors who do it. Everybody else is either talking about something else or they saying how they'll never pay with retail for a bag. But it's really not too much consideration for those who pay that kind of money. And now for those out there who spending that kind of money or even spend money on this bag, I don't know how you actually feel, but I do feel for you. Sweet Will's got your back on this, okay? Now, I'm not telling nobody they can't say this. I really don't have a problem with people saying it. It's just that it's a time and place when it needs to be said. When it's something like this, I don't think it's a good time to say that because you don't know who's looking and watching. You don't know how the next person may feel about it. I just would like to see some more consideration when it comes to a situation like this. That's all. I mean, who all are excited about this bag? And also, were you able to score yesterday on Box Lunch, or you've been stalking the website since last night to see if that joker gonna pop back up? Because this here is gonna be a bag. It's not gonna stay in stock at all. This bag will not stay in stock. I don't care if it's on back order. It's going to sell out on back order. Unless they made a bazillion of these bags, which I highly doubt. In stores, you're going to have long lines. Because when it comes to in stores, most stores, they actually make a social media post and let people know that the store have it available. I seen a collector say today they need to limit these bags at 1 per person. That can easily be snatched up. All a person that really want those bags, all they got to do is bring in enough people to get there early enough, which is why you should try to get to the store early enough. By this bag showing up, folks are having hope for other Disney Parks bags to be re-released. So you all comment down below and tell me which bags you hope that Loungefly brings back. I know majority of people saying Monsters Incorporated. Your bag choice might be different, so I want you to put it down below in the comment section. And like always, if you're watching this video and you have not subscribed to my channel, definitely go ahead and subscribe, like, share, and comment on this video. Also, when you hit that notification bell, make sure you click on all so you can be notified whenever I drop a video or community post. And until next time, everyone, take care.